Tonight, 7 of Atlanta's mayoral candidates sat down to talk about the big issues during our forum held by 11Alive and 100 Black Men of Atlanta. Weren't a lot of fireworks, but there were a couple of interesting moments, and guess who was watching all of it for us tonight on the late feed? Natisha Lance. So this is like, you know, you watch the big show, and you got the highlight reel for us here tonight.
You got the highlight reel. So the conversation ran the gamut. They talked about crime, they talked about transportation, they talked about housing. For the most part, the candidates were pretty tame, but there were a few moments where they got a little bit tense. So one of them was between Mary Norwood and, oh my gosh, I'm about to forget her name, but Woolard, Kathy Woolard.
Kathy Woolard, yeah.
So this was a conversation about transportation and traffic. Take a listen at this one.
Well, Jeff, before I tell you what I'm going to do, let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I am not going to do, as Ms. Norwood has proposed with gubernatorial candidate Casey Cagle, going to drill under the highway and build more roads.
I know Ms. Woolard and many other people have believed, and I assume very innocently, that I was espousing Casey Cagle's proposal. I was not.
That one up.
Yeah.
She was not. So another one that we have, this one that was between Keisha Lance Bottoms and also Mary Norwood. Don't know why people are picking on her tonight.
Well, she's at the top of the polls.
She's at the top of the polls. So this one was about an annexation. So they were talking about the annexation at Emory. Keisha Lance Bottoms said that she has worked for annexations in other neighborhoods, but Mary Norwood and other Republicans didn't support it because of a higher African-American population there. So take a listen to this one.
I also worked very hard for several years to annex several neighborhoods in Southwest Atlanta. We were successful for some, but there were about 3,000 residents that did not have the opportunity to join the city of Atlanta because Mary Norwood worked alongside the Republican Party to block those annexations.
I have expressed this response several times, and evidently Ms. Keisha Lance Bottoms has some trouble in understanding it. So let me express it to you.
Go on to say at the end of that the criteria in those communities did not match the criteria for an annexation in that.
See, I like the local mayoral stuff because you get the audience reaction.
I know,
the ooh. Yeah, and the ahs and some jeers. Thanks so much, Natisha. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.